12 old songs from 1967 you forgot were awesome. 1967 was a watershed year. Sgt. Pepper, Are You Experienced, and The Doors' debut defined a generation. But amidst the era's giants, dozens of brilliant tracks vanished into the psychedelic ether. These are 12 forgotten gems from a revolutionary year in music, each a masterpiece that time nearly erased. Number 12. The Rolling Stones, 2,000 Light Years from Home. Released in December 1967 on their Satanic Majesty's request, the Stones' full psychedelic plunge, this track epitomizes the album's misunderstood ambition. Recorded at Olympic Studios in November 1967, Brian Jones played mellotron and vibraphone manually. Tape loops couldn't sustain the notes, creating a cosmic, unsettling bed.
It was you and me. So let me please introduce myself.
Mick Jagger double-tracked his vocal, delivering cryptic lyrics about interstellar exile over a sudden tempo shift at 2:30. The song was never a single. The album peaked at number 3 UK and number 2 US, but was panned as Beatles mimicry, leaving this cut in the shadows. Yet it's a highlight of Jones's inventive period.
You make it grow and cry. You make it grow and cry.
Engineer Glyn Johns noted Jones's obsession with texture, often spending hours perfecting a single percussion sound. Its swirling organ and driving rhythm prefigure progressive rock, and its dark, hypnotic groove would later influence stoner rock bands. At 4:45, it's a concise journey into the Stones' most experimental and unfairly maligned era. Number 11. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, Bold as Love. The title track of Hendrix's second album, released December 1967 in the UK, October 1967 in the US, is a guitar masterpiece often eclipsed by Purple Haze and The Wind Cries Mary.
Tomorrow or just the end of time.
Recorded at Olympic Studios in October 1967, Hendrix layered 6 guitar tracks, using a Univibe pedal and a Leslie speaker to create a swirling, three-dimensional sound.
Will the wind ever remember?
The lyrics, co-written with manager Chas Chandler, blend romantic metaphor with cosmic imagery. "Excuse me while I kiss the sky" became a mantra, but here Hendrix sings, "I'm bold as love, I'm wise as sin." The track runs 4:15, with a legendary solo where Hendrix manipulates feedback into a singing voice.
Hey, Joe, I said, where you gonna run to now?
Engineer Eddie Kramer recalled, he'd play a phrase, then immediately rewind the tape and double it, creating a choir of guitars. Despite the album's number 3 UK, number 5 US chart success, this deep cut was overlooked by radio, which favored shorter singles. Its intricate production and emotional depth make it a pinnacle of Hendrix's studio artistry, a song that redefines what rock guitar can express.
So let us stop talking falsely now. The hour's getting late.
Number 10. The Doors, Not to Touch the Earth.
Run with me. Run with me.
From the September 1967 album Strange Days, this 3:55 track is a surreal spoken-word excursion that baffled fans expecting Light My Fire. Jim Morrison delivers a stream of consciousness chant over a jazzy, Latin-tinged rhythm from Ray Manzarek's Vox Continental organ and Robbie Krieger's flamenco-inspired guitar.
Touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid?
The lyrics, adapted from a Navajo war chant Morrison found in an anthropology text, are a hypnotic plea, not to touch the earth, not to see the sun. The recording at Sunset Sound in Hollywood featured a 12-string guitar and a bass line by session player Harvey Brooks.
Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you.
The The album peaked at number 3 US but was considered a sophomore slump, and this cut was rarely performed live. Morrison's vocal, whispered yet urgent, creates a trance-like atmosphere that predates ambient rock. Keyboardist Ray Manzarek later said, "Jim was trying to summon spirits. We just provided the ritual music." Its hypnotic, ritualistic power remains a hidden cornerstone of the Doors' experimental side. Number 9. The Kinks, Autumn Almanac.
Yes, yes, it's my autumn almanac. Friday evenings.
Released as a single in September 1967, this UK number 3 hit is a quintessential Ray Davies character study that never charted in the US.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
Written in one afternoon at Davies' home in Muswell Hill, the song paints a melancholic portrait of suburban life. I like my football on a Saturday, over a jangly music hall melody with a prominent mellotron.
Girl, I want to be with you on a bedtime all day and all night.
The arrangement features Dave Davies' fuzz-tone guitar and a brass section, all wrapped in a wistful autumnal atmosphere. Despite its UK success, the Kinks' American label, Reprise, failed to promote it, and the band's US tour was banned by the Musicians Union until 1969, leaving the song obscure stateside. Davies called it a song about the quiet desperation of ordinary people. Its observational lyricism and melodic richness make it a high point of the Kinks' British-centric phase, a time capsule of 1960s domesticity that resonates more with each passing year.
God save the little shops, China cups and virginity.
Number 8. Pink Floyd, Astronomy, Domine. The opening track of Pink Floyd's debut, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn, August 1967, is a blistering psychedelic epic written by Syd Barrett. At 4:12, it's a frantic, cosmic jam with Richard Wright's Farfisa organ drenched in reverb, Roger Waters' bass line ascending like a rocket, and Barrett's guitar squalls. The lyrics, inspired by astronomy textbooks, are a stream of consciousness space voyage.
Smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell?
Jupiter and Saturn, Oberon, Miranda. Recorded at EMI's Abbey Road Studios in early 1967, Barrett's mental decline was already evident. He insisted on multiple takes, often forgetting the lyrics mid-scream. The album reached number 6 UK, but did not chart on the Billboard 200 upon its initial US release in 1967. It first entered the chart in 2019.
Oh, it's just another brick in the wall.
The song was rarely played live after Barrett's departure, becoming a cult item for collectors. Guitarist David Gilmour later reflected, "Syd was painting with sound. It was chaotic but brilliant. Its raw, unpolished energy captures a band at the peak of its psychedelic innovation, a forgotten cornerstone of progressive rock." Number 7. The Byrds, Goin' Back.
Catch me if you can. I'm going back.
From their January 1967 album Younger Than Yesterday, this cover of the Goffin/King song is a jangly, melancholic masterpiece that got lost in the shuffle of the Byrds' own hits.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
Recorded at Columbia Studios in Hollywood in November 1966, Roger McGuinn's Rickenbacker 12-string guitar shimmers over a laid-back rhythm, while Chris Hillman's bass and David Crosby's harmonies create a lush, nostalgic atmosphere.
Everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn.
The lyrics about returning to childhood simplicity, going back to the things that I learned in school, resonated in the summer of love. But the single release, backed with Why, failed to chart. The Byrds were transitioning from folk rock to more experimental territory, and this track, with its subtle country inflection, was a bridge that many fans missed. McGuinn said, We wanted to capture that bittersweet feeling of looking back. Its beautiful, wistful melody and tight harmonies make it one of the Byrds' most enduring deep cuts, a song that embodies the era's yearning for innocence. Before we get to the top 6, which of these forgotten 1967 gems shocked you the most? Ever wondered why these songs vanished while others dominated the charts? Could a track like Sunday Morning find success today? Drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from.
So you want to be a rock and roll star? Then listen now, do what I say.
Number 6. The Moody Blues, Tuesday Afternoon.
I'm just beginning to see. Now I'm on my way.
The second part of the Tuesday Afternoon suite from the November 1967 album Days of Future Past is a progressive rock landmark often overshadowed by Nights in White Satin.
Just what I'm going through.
Written by Justin Hayward, the 408 track features a delicate acoustic guitar opening, a soaring flute melody from Ray Thomas, and a full orchestra conducted by Peter Knight. Recorded at Decca Studios in London, the song's structure shifts from folk to orchestral rock, with lyrics about a simple walk that become a meditation on time and memory. The album peaked at number 27 US, but gained a cult following. This track was never a single. Hayward recalled, "We were trying to merge pop songs with classical movements. It was risky. Its lush arrangement and philosophical lyrics made it an FM radio favorite in the 1970s, yet it remains less known than the Moody Blues' bigger hits."
Take my place, have my seat, it's for free.
The song's graceful evolution from acoustic to symphonic rock showcases the band's ambitious fusion, a forgotten gem of early prog.
Because the truth is hard to swallow. That's what the wall of love is for.
Number 5. The Turtles, She's My Girl.
She's my girl, and that's where it was last night.
Released as a single in 1967 from the Happy Together album, this follow-up to their number 1 smash failed to chart, but it's a power pop treasure.
Has more fun around, and you know she'd rather be with me.
Recorded at Western Recorders in Hollywood in early 1967, the track features the Turtles' signature multi-part harmonies, a driving bass line by Chip Douglas, and a fuzz-tone guitar solo by Al Nickel. The lyrics, a straightforward love declaration, are elevated by the band's lush, baroque pop arrangement with harpsichord and brass. After Happy Together, the Turtles were pressured to replicate the hit. This more complex track confused radio. Vocalist Howard Kaylan said, "We were trying to be the Beach Boys meets the Beatles. It was too intricate for top 40. Its bright, upbeat melody and intricate vocal counterpoint make it a pinnacle of 1960s pop craftsmanship, a song that deserved the success of its predecessor, but was buried by its own sophistication.
Don't get me wrong, we just happened to sing a whole.
Number 4. The Monkees, Daily Nightly.
Once again, such anxious men find questions.
From the November 1967 album Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited, this Michael Nesmith penned track is a dark, psychedelic departure from the Monkees' usual bubblegum.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Recorded at RCA Studios in Hollywood in mid-1967, it features a droning sitar, a hypnotic bass line by Peter Tork, and Nesmith's whispered vocals about the surreal emptiness of Los Angeles at night. Daily, nightly, the stars are bright.
No, 'cause I'm leaving in the morning.
The song was inspired by the band's grueling filming schedule and the counterculture they observed. It was never a single. The album peaked at number 4 US, but this cut was overlooked.
Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can
Drummer Mickey Dolenz recalled, Mike was writing about the dark side of Hollywood. We weren't supposed to sound like that. Its trippy atmosphere and prescient lyrics about urban alienation make it a hidden highlight of the Monkees' most experimental phase, a song that reveals the band's artistic depth beneath the manufactured image.
She's the same little girl who used to hang around my door.
Number 3, The Association. No Fair at All.
Never seen this side of you before.
From the June 1967 album Inside Out, which also yielded Windy and Cherish, this track is a jangly, harmony-rich pop gem that vanished in the shadow of those hits. Written by Terry Kirkman, the song features the Association's signature layered vocals, a bright 12-string guitar, and a catchy, almost Beatlesque melody.
Not gonna be the one to share your scenes, but I am not gonna be the one to share.
Recorded at United Western Recorders in Hollywood, the production by Bones Howe is crisp and airy, with a flute line and a driving rhythm section. The lyrics, about the unfairness of love, are delivered with a bittersweet optimism.
Along comes Mary. Does she wanna set him free and let him see reality?
The single was never released. The album reached number 8 US, but this deep cut got no radio play. Kirkman said, "We were writing songs that were more complex than the singles. Radio wanted the 3-minute pop tune. Its gorgeous harmonies and melodic invention make it a standout of the Sunshine Pop era, a forgotten masterpiece of 1960s vocal arranging." Number 2, The Box Tops, Neon Rainbow. The B-side to the number 1 smash, The Letter, released November 1967. This soulful pop track is a forgotten classic that charted in its own right, peaking at number 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 as the flip side of the number 1 hit.
She wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more.
Recorded at American Sound Studio in Memphis in September 1967, the song features Alex Chilton's gritty, youthful vocal over a lush arrangement with strings and a prominent bass line by Tommy Cogbill. Written by Wayne Carson, the lyrics paint a neon-lit urban scene. Neon rainbow shining down on me. The production by Dan Penn is more polished than the raw Letter, with a Phil Spector-esque wall of sound. While The Letter dominated airwaves, Neon Rainbow became a cult favorite among musicians.
Sweet cream ladies, forward march, think what you're providing. Sweet cream ladies, show.
It was covered by the post-punk band The 3 O'Clock in 1985. Chilton later said, "We cut it in one take. It was a mood piece." Its moody, cinematic quality and Chilton's soulful delivery make it a deep-cut gem that deserves more than B-side status, a snapshot of Memphis soul crossing into pop.
I kinda like the baby. I know now that you're-
Number 1, The Velvet Underground, Sunday Morning.
Sunday morning, it's just the wasted.
Written by Lou Reed in one night at Andy Warhol's suggestion to capture post-psychedelic paranoia. This opening track of The Velvet Underground and Nico, released March 1967, is the ultimate forgotten masterpiece.
When it shoots up across his neck, when I'm closing in on.
Recorded at TTG Studios in Los Angeles in April 1966, John Cale's viola creates a haunting dissonant bed over Sterling Morrison's chiming guitar and Maureen Tucker's Marshall drum beat. Reed's whispered vocal, "Sunday Morning and I'm Falling," delivers lyrics about anxiety and alienation. The single, backed with "I'm Sticking With You," sold poorly and didn't chart. The band was obscure, and Warhol's Banana cover drew more attention than the music. Yet the song's beauty lies in its contrast, lush instrumentation against themes of dread. It influenced countless indie and new wave bands. In 1988, a Levi's commercial finally introduced it to a mass audience. Reed later reflected, "It's about the morning after the night before, when you realize you're not in control." Its slow burn legacy proves that true artistry often takes decades to be recognized, making it the most compelling forgotten song of 1967.